Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Fluento, everyday English for real life. I'm Anna.
And I'm David. Hey, Anna, how are you feeling today?
Honestly, I feel a little bit nervous and a little bit excited at the same time. You know that feeling?
Oh, yes, like butterflies in your stomach. What happened?
I signed up for a pottery class this morning for the first time. I have never made pottery in my life.
A pottery class. That is amazing, Anna. Like making cups and plates with your hands?
Yes, I saw a video online and it looked so peaceful. But now I'm thinking, what if I am terrible at it?
I think that is the best part. The first time is always a little messy. That is how you learn.
That is true. I like that. Okay, I feel better now. See? Talking helps.
That is exactly why we are here. And hey, to everyone watching right now, welcome! We are so happy you are here with us today.
Yes, and if you enjoy learning English with real, natural conversations, please click the like button. It is a small thing, but it really helps us a lot. And subscribe if you haven't already. Every week we bring you a new episode, just like this one.
Before we jump in, we have a quick question for you. Think about this. What is something new you want to try but feel a little nervous about? Keep that in your mind. We will talk about it at the end.
Okay, David, something small but annoying happened to me this morning. Can I tell you?
Of course. What happened?
So I was walking to the bus stop. I had my bag, my water bottle, my phone. Everything was ready. I felt very organized.
That sounds good so far.
Yes, and then I looked at my phone to check the bus time, and I saw a message from my neighbor, Mrs. Park. She wrote, "Anna, I think you left your apartment door open."
Oh no, your door was open?
I was already halfway down the street. I had to run all the way back. My water bottle was making a lot of noise, bang, 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 in my bag.
You must have looked very funny running down the street with a noisy bag.
I did look very funny, I know it. An old man on the corner looked at me like this.
I see what you mean. He probably thought, what is happening?
Exactly. Anyway, I got back, I locked the door, and I ran back to the bus stop. I made it just in time. 1 second later, and the bus would have left without me.
That is so stressful, but you solved the problem yourself. You stayed calm and you moved fast. That is good.
Well, I was not very calm, but I was fast.
That makes sense. And the lesson here? Always check your door before you leave.
Yes, and also say thank you to your neighbors. Mrs. Park saved my day.
My week at work was also interesting. Can I share something?
Please, what is going on at work?
So, you know I work at a small design company. We make websites and apps. There are 6 people on my team.
Yes, I remember. You work with some very creative people.
Right. This week we started a new project. A client wants a new website. Very exciting. But here's the problem. My teammate Priya and I had completely different ideas.
Oh, different ideas. That can be good, but also difficult.
Exactly. I wanted to keep the website simple, clean colors, easy to read. Priya wanted it to be very bold and colorful, big fonts, lots of animation.
Both ideas sound interesting. How did you feel when you heard her idea?
Honestly, at first I thought, no, that is too much. But I did not say that out loud. I said, that is interesting, Priya. Can you show me an example?
Oh, that was very smart. You asked a question instead of saying no.
Yes, and when she showed me, I actually liked some parts of her idea. The big fonts were really good, but the colors, there were too many.
So what did you do?
I said, I love the big fonts. What if we use 2 strong colors instead of 5? And Priya thought about it and said, actually, that could work.
That sounds like a good idea. You mixed both your ideas together.
We did, and in the end, the client loved it. He said it was exactly what he was looking for. We were both very happy.
That's a great result, David. You were polite and creative at the same time.
I think the key was listening. Sometimes we are so excited about our own idea that we don't really listen to the other person, but listening opens new possibilities.
I completely agree. That's good advice for work and for life. Okay, David, I have to tell you something funny that happened last weekend with my cousin Jake.
Oh, Jake, is he the one who always has a new plan every week?
Yes, that's him exactly. This week, his plan was to go hiking. He called me on Friday night and said, Anna, tomorrow, 6 in the morning, let's go to the mountain trail. It will be beautiful.
6 in the morning? That is very early.
Very early. But Jake said the sunrise from the top of the trail is amazing. I thought, okay, why not? It sounds nice.
So you went?
I went. I woke up at 5:30. I made coffee. I put on my shoes. Jake picked me up in his car at 6 exactly. I was impressed. He was on time.
Jake is usually late, right?
Always late, but not that day. We drove for 40 minutes to the trail. The sky was pink and orange. It was really beautiful. We started walking. The air was fresh. The trees were green. I was thinking, this is perfect.
That sounds wonderful. So what happened?
After 30 minutes of walking, Jake stopped. He looked in his bag. He looked in his pockets. And then he looked at me with big eyes and said, Anna, I forgot the water.
He forgot the water for a mountain hike?
No water, no snacks. He had his car keys, his sunglasses, and his phone. That is it.
Oh, Jake. That is a classic Jake moment.
I laughed so hard I almost fell off the path. I was not angry. I was too surprised to be angry. We looked at each other and said, okay, we go to the top, we take a photo, and we go back for breakfast.
And you got to the top?
We got to the top. We were thirsty and a little tired, but we made it. And the view was incredible. The whole city was below us, so small and quiet. I felt very proud.
That is a great ending. A difficult start, but a beautiful finish.
And after, we found a little cafe near the parking lot. We each had 2 big glasses of orange juice and the biggest plate of eggs and toast I have ever seen.
That breakfast must have tasted incredible after all that walking.
It was the best breakfast of my life. And Jake said, very seriously, next time I will bring water. I said, next time I will check your bag.
That story made me think about my own plans, actually. I've been thinking about something new I want to do.
Oh, really? Tell me. What are you going to do?
I want to learn how to cook, like really cook, not just heat up food. I mean, making meals from scratch.
That is a great goal. What made you decide that?
My friend Max came to visit last month. He made dinner for 3 people in 30 minutes. Everything was fresh and delicious. I just stood there with my mouth open.
I know that feeling. You watch someone do something so easily and you think, why can't I do that?
Exactly. So I asked Max, how did you learn? He said, I just started. I picked one dish, I practiced it 5 times, and then I moved to the next one.
That sounds like a really good plan. Simple and clear.
I think so too. So my first dish is going to be vegetable soup. It is not fancy, but it is healthy, and it is a good starting point.
I love that. Start with something you can really practice. What is your plan? When are you going to start?
This Sunday, I already wrote a shopping list. Carrots, onions, celery, garlic, potatoes, vegetable stock. I have my list ready in my phone.
Look at you! You are prepared. That is different from Jake with no water.
Yes, I learned from stories like that. Preparation is important, but I'm also a little nervous. What if I burn the soup?
You can burn soup? I didn't know that was possible.
I think with me, anything is possible. I once put salt in my coffee by mistake.
No, salt in coffee? What did it taste like?
Like a terrible, terrible mistake.
Okay, so I have a suggestion. When you are making the soup, go slowly. Read each step before you do it. Don't rush. Cooking is like learning English. Slow and steady is better than fast and confused.
Slow and steady. I like that. That's good advice.
And you know what? I will do the same with my pottery class. I'm going to go slowly, make mistakes, and enjoy it, not worry so much about being perfect.
That is a great attitude, Anna. I think the first time you try something new, the goal is not to be perfect, the goal is to start.
Yes, just start, even if it's messy. Even if your soup has too much salt or your pottery looks like a melted bowl.
A melted bowl still holds soup.
David, that is almost philosophical.
I have my moments.
Okay, I think we should wrap up for today. We talked about a lot of things.
We did. A running Anna, a client project, a hike with no water, and a future soup.
When you say it like that, it sounds like a very full day.
That's real life. It's never just one thing.
That is true. And I think today's big lesson is something simple. It's okay to try something new, even when you feel nervous. What matters is that you take the first step.
I agree. Start with one small thing. A pottery class, a soup, a hike, even without water. The important thing is you move forward.
And to everyone watching, you are already doing something brave. You are listening in a language that is not your first language. That is not easy. You should feel proud of yourself.
100%. Every minute you practice, you're getting better, even if it doesn't feel that way right now.
Now, remember our question from the beginning. What is something new you want to try but feel a little nervous about? We want to know.
Leave your answer in the comments. Write it in English. It is great practice. It can be one sentence. It can be 5 sentences. Any length is perfect.
We read every single comment. Every one. So please write to us. We love hearing from you.
And if this episode helped you today, please like the video and share it with one person who is learning English. You might help them more than you know.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us. We will see you in the next episode of Fluento, Everyday English for Real Life.
Take care, everyone, and wish me luck with the soup.
Good luck, David. Don't use salt in the coffee. Bye, everyone.
Bye for now.